Maisy. Ice. Right?
Maisy endured 3 years in a lonely kennel, overlooked, until a single gesture of kindness changed her life forever. For 3 long years, Maisy lived in a small backyard kennel. She didn't go for walks, she didn't feel a gentle hand or hear a kind voice. She simply waited. Her owners kept her only so she could have puppies, but when she couldn't get pregnant, they decided she wasn't worth keeping. They planned to put her down, as if her life had never carried any meaning. At the last moment, a family friend stepped in. They couldn't let Maisy's story end that way. They took her to a rescue, a place where someone might see her as more than a failed breeding dog. Maisy didn't know it yet, but her life had just taken its first real turn toward hope. Meanwhile, in another part of town, a woman named Marissa was moving through her own heavy season. She had recently lost her dog of 13 years, a companion who had seen her through much of her adult life. Before that, she had lost her father. A year later, her mother passed too. Loss after loss left her feeling hollow, like her world had grown quieter than she could bear. She didn't think she had space in her heart for another dog. She told herself she wasn't ready.
Ready?
Then one day, a friend tagged her in a post with a photo of Maisy. It was a simple picture, no fancy background, nothing staged. Just a pit bull with soft eyes that looked tired, uncertain, and still a little hopeful. Something about that look stopped Marissa. She couldn't explain why. Maybe she felt a familiar ache in Maisy's expression. Maybe she sensed a story behind those eyes. Or maybe it was simply the right moment for 2 hurting souls to find each other. Marissa reached out to the rescue. She didn't make a plan or weigh pros and cons. She just knew she had to meet this dog. When they brought Maisy out, the dog moved slowly, as if she wasn't sure she deserved attention. But when she looked up at Marissa, something gentle passed between them. It wasn't dramatic, it was quiet.
What?
Honest, healing. And soon after, Maisy was on her way to a new home.
Come on.
When Maisy arrived at Marissa's house, everything felt new, even the grass. The first time she stepped onto the lawn, she hesitated. She touched it with her paws as if she had never walked on anything so soft. Someone tossed her a ball. Maisy paused, trying to understand the invitation. Then suddenly, she chased after it. She grabbed it, turned back, and her tail wagged in wild, joyful circles. It was as if she had discovered a piece of childhood she never got to have.
Ready? High five. Yeah, good girl. Good job, Moon. Ready?
Maisy settled in faster than anyone expected. She carried her toys around proudly, as though each one was a treasure. She followed Marissa from room to room, staying close enough to brush against her leg. She leaned into affection with all her weight, letting out small sighs that sounded like relief. Little by little, she allowed herself to believe she was safe.
Mimi.
The rest of Marissa's home welcomed her just as warmly. The family cat walked right up to Maisy and rubbed against her side like they had known each other for years. The horses in the barn didn't mind her presence at all. Every morning, Maisy ran ahead to greet them, sniffing their noses gently before settling into the hay to watch them eat. The soft rustling of hay and the quiet breaths of the horses made her feel calm. On some nights, she curled up in the barn and drifted to sleep, completely content in a way she had never felt before.
Maisy, let him turn his head.
But one thing made Maisy truly special. She talked. Not with words, of course, but with little sounds that felt full of meaning. She made soft grumbles, playful huffs, tiny whines, and cheerful chirps. She chatted when she was excited, when she wanted attention, or when she simply wanted Marissa to know she was there. It wasn't random noise. It felt like she had a whole language inside her that had been waiting years to come out.
What do you say? Ribbit? Is that what a frog says? My little hippo girl.
What amazed Marissa most was how quickly Maisy gave love. After everything she had lived through, she still leaned into affection with her whole heart. She still trusted. She still hoped. And in her own quiet way, she helped Marissa heal too. The empty house didn't feel empty anymore. There was routine again. There was laughter again. There was life again.
Who's cute? Oh, your little burrito.
Maisy had come within days of being put down. Days. And now she had a warm home, soft beds, gentle hands, and a life full of connection. She didn't just find safety. She found belonging. And Marissa, who once felt she had nothing left to give, discovered that love can return in unexpected ways when you open the smallest door. Together, they rebuilt themselves. One day, one touch, one quiet conversation at a time. If this story touched your heart, feel free
Maisy!
to like or share it with someone who loves animals. Stories like this remind us that compassion can change a life.
Maisy!
And if you're thinking about adopting a rescue dog, take time to understand their needs. Be patient, be gentle, and make sure your home is a place where they can heal and finally feel loved. HopeTails is built on real stories told with honesty and care. We honor the trusted sources behind each moment and bring them to life with music, images, and tender editing. Thank you for joining us here. Your support means so much, and we can't wait to share the next story with you.